Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing great. I can't believe we have just about a little over a week left in this group. You guys have been doing awesome, and I'm so proud of you. And I just want to ask that you guys keep going. So, you guys know we're in the middle of Challenge Week, and today's challenge or pop up challenge is going to be a little bit different. This subject is very near and dear to me, and it's also very hard for me to talk about. And so part of coaching is educating, and so I really felt it on my heart for the last few weeks to kind of share on something that I felt was really, really important. Today's message is going to be a little bit about tough love, so please forgive me if this sounds harsh at all to anyone. Just know that I'm coming from a place of love, that I love each of you, and that I've been down this road before, and I want to share some of the things that I want you guys to avoid on this health and fitness journey. So today's topic is about undereating, and specifically I'm going to get into why we might not be losing weight. So the first thing I want to talk about really is this idea of insanity. You guys know, you've heard this before. It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I feel like some of us, including myself, we get charged up and so pumped and ready to make change in our life, but we end up defaulting back to what's comfortable and what we know. And we do that for so long, and we maybe tweak it a little bit to where it feels like a little bit of change, and then we ask ourselves at the end, well, why didn't we get any results? It's really because we're doing the same thing over and over again. So if this is you, this sounds like something that you've been experiencing, I want you guys to reset button, and I have to do this with myself today. In order to make change, you have to do something different. Autumn says it all the time, and it's annoying sometimes to hear this, but if you truly want change to happen, you have to do something different. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to get into the specifics of that, but just think about it. If we're doing the same thing over and over again, and you want something to change in your life, you gotta tweak something. You gotta add something different, or struggle in an area a little bit, or just be out of your comfort zone, because true change does come when we step out of our comfort zone. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I want to talk about different reasons why we might not be losing weight. This could be various reasons along our health journey. Maybe we're just starting, we're not seeing the weight drop. Maybe we've been at this for a few months and the scale's not really budging. So what could it be? It could be a million different things, but these are the main things. Sometimes people think when you undereat, you're actually doing yourself a favor because, well, if you're not eating the calories that you need, then obviously, like, less calories in, then you're just automatically going to lose the pounds. False. One of the biggest problems that I see, for instance, in 21 Day Fix, is people not using their allotted containers. Now, this is specifically if you are in the lowest bracket. Beachbody has carefully calculated the calories for each and every program. The nutrition, not just 21 Day Fix, could be anything, P90X, Insanity Max 30, Core de Force. They have purposely, based on your current weight, put you in a calorie bracket for a reason. They know that at this certain weight, you should be eating this much. Now, if you take it upon yourself to eat less than that or to eat more than that, obviously it's not going to, go very well. So I want you guys to really understand this, specifically if you are in the lowest bracket, so it's like 1,200 calories, and you decide to go lower than that, that's a no-no. Why is that? When you put yourself in a caloric deficit for a long period of time, your body thinks it's in starvation mode. When your body thinks it's in starvation mode, what does it do? Anytime that you eat anything, it will store that as fat because it feels like, I don't know the next time that I'm going to eat, so I'm going to go ahead and store that. Your body is very smart, and it's also very precious, and we have to treat it like it's this very precious thing that it has been given to us. So when you guys are deliberately, or maybe not even intentionally, not intentionally eating less, it could backfire on you. The other thing is when you don't eat for a period of time or whatever, your body just, everything slows down. Your metabolism slows down because it's like it doesn't have to work as hard because you're not feeding it as often. So again, when you eat less, or when you decide that you don't want to eat as many containers as the program permits, then you are doing a disservice. I'm trying to make sure I didn't think if I didn't forget anything. The other thing is following the program to a T. Now, I understand real life comes in, and sometimes we travel, or sometimes we're stuck in meetings for 3-4 hours, and we can't always exactly stick to the program. For instance, if you're on the 21-day fix, it comes with a massive food list. Stick to this list. Now, if you've been on it, I've been on it for almost a year, so I'm at pretty much like I know exactly what to eat and what don't eat. But when I first started the program for the first 3 months, I stuck to the program to a T. I'm not asking everyone to do that. Everyone's at different levels, but I'm saying for me, it was a challenge because I wanted to know, will this work for me? I'm not sure if I buy into this stuff. Does it work for me? And so I said to myself, let me at least stick to the program, stick to the food list, and see if this will work. And indeed, I stuck it out for 3 months consistently, and the weight did come off. So again, I'm not even trying to be mean or anything, but I'm saying sometimes for me, my personality is I don't know if something's going to work until I try it 100%. And then in the end, if it doesn't, well then, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe that just program doesn't really work for me. So that's something else to think about. Let me think if there's anything else. Another thing is, if you are weight training for the very first time, weight training causes inflammation because literally what's happening with the muscle tissues is they're tearing. So it's going to cause inflammation. So if this is something that's new for you, in the first couple of weeks you feel like you're actually gaining weight, it's inflammation. Your body is holding water, your body is retaining, it's trying to repair itself. So don't freak out. Another thing I want to add too is if you're doing a program, let's say it is 21 days or 30 days or 60 days, you stick to that allotted amount. So sometimes, I've seen it where people do it for a week and they say, well, I'm not really losing weight for a week, I've worked really hard. It can change and it can vary, but definitely stick to those 21 days or the allotted time. And the last thing, honestly, is just to be patient. It takes time. It takes, usually it takes 21 days to change a habit. And it takes another 21 days to form a new habit. So definitely just be patient with yourself. Be patient with your body. Everybody is different, and it just takes time. I know this video was long, but it was so super important for me to share this with you guys. So if you've reached the end of this video, today's pop challenge is to write down one nugget, one takeaway, write it in the comments, and you get 10 points for that. And then you get another 5 points if you've reached the end of this video, and the key word will be the change. So write that down in your comments so I know that you guys made it to the end. Alright guys, have a wonderful Saturday. I love you guys so much. I know this is a lot of information, but it was so important. Have a great day, and again, reach out to me if you guys have any questions. Alright, bye.